The STEP Sociovation Forum 2019 is a cooperation between Temasek Foundation International and the Singapore University of Social Sciences to groom ASEAN youth leaders into changemakers of their home communities. All the participants will go through design thinking and leadership workshops, including community-based activities and study visits, that will leave them better equipped to tackle social challenges that they care about. STEP Sociovation Forum 2019 is made of two parts, that is, STEP and Sociovation. First, STEP is Singapore Technologies Endowment Program that aims to develop youth potential. STEP's programs focus on social and cultural activities, leadership, environment, and innovation to help ASEAN youth to build bridges of friendship, goodwill, and understanding. Second, Sociovation is a compound word between social and innovation. The main themes of this forum allowing ASEAN youth to be aware of social issues and its solution. The STEP Sociovation Forum has three main themes: aging society, disability, and environmental sustainability, all employed to use of design thinking.
What is design thinking? Design thinking is a work process that systematically extracts and applies user-centered solutions. There are 5 steps. First, we must empathize with the user and learn about the experience through their perspective. Second, we must define the problem to see what the actual needs of the users are. Third, we must ideate by challenging assumptions and proposing fresh ideas. Fourth, we must prototype by creating models that are easily discardable in case things don't work out. And fifth, we must test our solutions. So design thinking is about dedicating yourself to the problem, not your current solution.
For the aging group, we got to do a lot of activities that helped us understand the hardships faced by our target users, which are the seniors in the society. We got to experience the life of the seniors in an elder care center through participating in activities and games as well as having constructive discussions. These experiences really helped me in understanding the challenges in our society and built a concrete step towards solving it.
Was to tackle the discomforts and anxiety of persons with intellectual disability or PWIDs. In order to understand this with more depth, they arranged us to meet and talk with PWIDs at BizLink, where PWIDs are trained to live their normal lives with their needed skills.
What intrigued me the most was how expressive and friendly they were. Me and my teammate got to know a nonverbal man. We found that his confidence shrank since his communication is not fully received in conversations. For others, although we were warmly welcomed, seemed to be more familiar with their trainers. What we learned from this SAC is that they need more support and pushes to regain their independence in order to enhance themselves professionally and socially. It taught me to look through the lens of the users instead of making up assumptions. All in all, this activity allowed me to harvest the skills I never thought I needed before.
The highlights of our group's activities was when we went to have lunch at Dignity Kitchen, a food court where persons with disabilities and the disadvantaged are hired to work as chefs.
We got the chance to interview them and learn about their lifestyles and difficulties. Our delegates reminded us to focus on what they can do rather than on what they cannot do. And it was intriguing to see how capable they are even with their disabilities. A chef at Dignity Kitchen also taught us how to make rojak, a traditional Singaporean dish, and he even made his using only one hand.
We got to explore around Singapore University of Social Sciences to observe the accessibility around the areas with our mentors who were physically disabled and receive a Master of Science in Accessibility and Inclusive Design. We tried to figure out the problems by experiencing as being disabled, using wheelchairs and walking sticks to understand persons with disabilities from their perspectives. We learned that to make the facilities accessible for everyone, including persons with disabilities, The facilities have to be built according to the universal design. So we're not trying to find a solution just for a certain group of people, but for everyone. Furthermore, we learn how to care for and how to treat the persons with disabilities. These people, they want to be treated as ordinary people and be accepted into society just like everyone.
In the theme of environmental sustainability, the activity that I found the most interesting and can't be found in Thailand is about food waste. In Singapore, there is a project called ST Food Rescue. The volunteers in this project gather vegetables that were thrown away from the marchand that don't need it anymore, and then they donate it to the foundation or cook it for the poor.
On the third day of this forum, we did an activity with them. In 2 hours, we compiled about 300 kilograms of vegetables that were thrown away because of their under-standard appearance, however, are still edible. This activity reveals the real problem, and I found out that it could be held in most countries, as it used only a little money and effort of the volunteers.